You look very cute for you.
Do you think Ty is going to try for the veto or no?
Probably, I would assume.
Yeah, like he wants to make like a big move.
Yeah. I also think, he wants control,
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? I just don't, I see him, like, being, like, Jed in that way, do you know what I mean? Or, like, I don't think that he, like, could not gun for it.
I feel like I can't tell, like, if Ty got it, if he would vote out me or Kiefer. I feel like Kiefer would be the bigger move.
That's what I think, too, at this point in the game.
I don't know if they have something.
That's my only thing. I just don't know because I just think that that, like, Ty wants to win.
Yeah.
And if he wants, like, big moves.
Well, if he wants a big move, like, even though I know I beat Jed and I came back, like, Kiefer will take credit from anyone. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, and that's what I think he knows, like...
Yeah.
And I think, like, for me and you, like, people will say that, like, we didn't play the game until the second half.
Yeah.
Versus, like, for someone like Kiefer, they'll be like, he's been playing all game.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's, like, what people probably say about me and you. Where they're like, they didn't do anything for literally the majority of the game.
Yeah.
They just randomly, luckily started winning things.
I just don't know how, like, close they actually...
I'd pick his brain and ask him. Or I can ask him.
I feel like I'm just going to try and say as least as possible until, like, the actual, like, veto anyway.
Yeah. He might ask you, too, though, and just be like, so, what you doing if you win that veto, girl?
Yeah. I honestly didn't even want to win the veto.
Well, of course, because then you got to make the decision.
Oh, it would be so much better to just be, like, the HOH.
Oh, literally, because then, literally, like you said, he's like, I don't have a vote this week, so y'all better figure out what you guys are doing.
Just because I feel like there's, like, just because I left and came back, like, it's such a, like, I'm such a target.
I don't think, though.
No.
I think people are over it now, honestly.
Perfect.
I think they genuinely, like, I don't think that's something that people are, like, harboring.
Right.
Like, she's already left. Just let her leave again. Like, I don't see that at all.
I know it sounds really bad, but I feel like my worst case scenario is Kiefer winning.
Yeah, I just don't know what he would do.
I don't know either. To be honest, like...
That's, like, my thing, too.
I'm sure he's told you that he would keep you, and he's told me that he would keep me. Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
So it's like...
Oh, of course, right? And you're like, so who you like to? That's why it's like, yeah, I have no idea.
Beth did tell me some stuff before she left.
Really?
Yeah.
What, like Kiefer is trying to axe you?
Oh, no. No, she just said... Well, she told me some stuff about, like, their, like, original alliance.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And you want to hear something really surprising? Tina was in it, too.
Really?
It was 6.
Oh.
And she's like, don't tell anybody. Huh. Because nobody has, like, everybody's always talked about the...
Of course, the
which
4.
I know Kiefer said he told you everything. Mm-hmm. Did he tell you that or no?
He, like, kind of... I don't... I know that he said that he, like, kind of mentioned, but I was like, are you just, like, jumping now, you know?
I had an idea of that anyway.
Did you have a feeling?
Oh, I knew that she was close with Jed. I, like...
Oh.
When everybody was like, there are 2 votes, and I would say, we are not playing the same game. We were not. She would have been more loyal to them.
See, that's why I'm confused
She would have
though.
been. I know she would have. Because especially when it was that flip vote for the Roe and Josh one, she was so scared to vote against them. And I just kept saying it, like, I knew she was working with them, but I didn't want her to put me in that position because I never wanted to work with them. Like, I was like, I don't care.
Oh, yeah, you've been saying all season.
I don't care what your alliance is. I don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah, literally, like, you work with them, that's fine with me. But I won't be doing it, so.
Literally. And I was like, just tell them it didn't matter. Like, I said that to her. I was like, just tell them that we had the votes anyway and that you have to, like...
You had to cover your both bases.
She was very...
and then it was 10-0 anyway, 11-0.
She was scared of Jed.
Well, everyone was scared of him.
She was, like, I think she
That's even what Vic told me, like, right before she left. She's like, Breydon, like, I wanted to take a shot, but, like, I was just so scared of them. And I was like, you were scared of them as invisible HOH?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah, no, it's the way that I, like, genuinely, like, I think that's, like, the thing about me and you is that we were both on the same page where I was like...
she did kind of, like, imply that Kiefer and Ty are still very tight.
Oh, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
I think we'd be stupid to not think.
Mm-hmm.
But... yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that was the thing about me and you is that I knew that me and you would always be the ones that would have to take the shot. Like, I knew.
Always.
Like, I always knew that me and you were like, I don't care if I go out
I didn't
next.
care, though. Like, at that point, I was like, what? You know what?
No, same. That's what
if
I said,
take
too.
the shot and it gets me out, whatever. But, like, I'm not going to play, like, this super
Scared game. Why?
No.
Not worth my time.
They aren't going to benefit me.
Literally. That's why I was always like, yes, I will do it because why not?
I do, like, I am super happy for Ty. He was always the less of the evils to
Same.
me. Like that,
Always.
Like, that is actually real. And I would try and have conversations with him, but he would always just tell them everything. And I was like, Ty, stop it.
Yeah, you're like, just please have this one.
Well, because I just wanted to be like, there will be a point when you guys have to turn on each other.
Oh, exactly. So, like, please
know?
set yourself up for success
Yeah.
in the future. No, I agree. That was, like, my thing with Beth, that, like, I would try, like, I would do the same thing that you would do, where I would tell her one thing, and it always got back to me. Every time. So I was like,
She did say to me, she's like, if Kiefer makes it to the end, she's like, he's winning. He's winning.
Of
She's
course.
like, he knows all of the moves. He made all the decisions.
That's what she said to me, too. She's like, Breydon, like, she's like, I know that, like, Ty thinks that he's done a lot of stuff in this game, but he really hasn't. Like, I can discredit it. Jed can discredit it. She's like, if Kiefer makes it to the end, I'm telling you right now, he wins.
Yeah.
He wins hands down. She's like, you know, he's been coaching Tera. He's been coaching you throughout this game. He's been coaching everyone.
I don't like that whole coach. The only coaching I ever got with, like, was the crazy idea to trapdoor Jed, because it was like, I didn't come up with that. That's for sure. You know how many times he would like tell me like certain things, like, I'd be like, I don't know what everybody's talking about. He's like, because you put your freaking hand up in a meeting, idiot. Why would you put your hand up against Jed? And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about Jed. Yeah, I said your name. I don't care.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, everybody keeps bringing that up. Like, I can't believe you did that. And I was like, well, I don't care, though.
Literally though, you're like, yeah, because I said it, and I don't care.
Yeah.
I hope he comes after me, because I'm coming after him. Like, do you know what I mean?
Even like when I would campaign for myself, he'd be like, you shouldn't have said that. And I was like, or just let me play my fucking game.
No, I agree.
If I go, I go. But like...
yeah, I don't need to be, like, controlled and micromanaged on how I should play the game. Because clearly it's gotten you to the same place, so...
but if he wins the veto, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
That's, like, my biggest fear. Nightmare.
He's just so, like, I don't...
Same. But I feel like he... I don't know what he'll do, actually. But that's why I feel like he doesn't even want to win it.
You don't... That's
because I think he feels like if Ty wins it, Ty will bring him. I think he feels like if you win it, you'll bring him. And I think he feels like if I win it, I'll bring him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I think in his mind, he's like, I'm good.
And meanwhile, everybody else thinks that.
That's...
Because that was another thing Beth said. She's like, there is no way. Like, she's like, if he doesn't win HOH or veto, she's like, everybody will get him out.
I don't know.
And I was like, well, frick, I don't know about you, Beth. No, I don't know what.
Right? So I don't know if that's just kind of how he feels. That, like, no matter.
It's gonna be a crazy veto. It really is anybody's game.
Right.
Which is just bananas.
Right?
If it wasn't me, I'd want you to win.
Oh, and vice versa. That's why I'm like, oh, like, I have to take Tera with me.
Yeah. I
like,
would.
do you know what I mean? Same, 100%.
Even if I was just like, walked out right after. Like, it would be
oh,
like,
same, 100%. If I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'd be like, at least I know that, like, Tera has a shot at this.
Yeah. I would be so, I mean, obviously I would be happy for myself.
Well, me, of course. You know what I mean? I'm like, well, duh, obviously I want to win, but, like,
Yeah.
so I'm saying if it came down to it.
But yeah, like if I got cut this week, I would be like hardcore rooting for you. Like, come on.
Oh, same.
Come on.
I'd be like, Tera has
Oh.
Yeah, that was my thing when like Beth like all season was like the
I
past
already
2
know
weeks.
what I would say too if it came down to it.
Stop.
Like, you know when you have to put the key in? I already know what I'd say.
Stop! But yeah, that was even like last week when Beth was like, oh, like, Breydon and Tera, this duo, I want to be like Beth. This whole game, I've been trying to get this man out.
Who? Oh, Breydon and
Ty. I was like,
yeah.
Beth, this whole game, I've been trying to get you guys out.
Oh, that
And I've been literally working
That
with
would
Tera
be-
this whole game.
that would be such a great move for you.
Literally, I was like, you don't
Although,
think?
do you guys actually have any feelings for each other?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's cute, obviously.
Yeah.
We all obviously know how I feel.
I'm so like curious.
Intrigued.
Well, because I feel like Ty could be open.
You
know what I
think?
mean?
The day of the urban planning thing? When he's like, I have something to sell you guys.
Oh yes, yeah.
Because I remember Austin.
Breydon's like, say it,
No,
say it.
literally, Austin literally looked at me and she was like, and I was like, shut up! And he's like, I'm an urban planner. And I was like, oh, anyways.
Like, oh shit.
I mean, I was like, that's cool, dude. Anyways. So the other thing.
How did your talk go with him after Beth said like, because he was really upset by whatever Beth said. She said some personal stuff or something.
Yeah, she just said that, like, oh, like, he's just. Didn't even say that.
Yeah, she twisted things weird. Weird twisted things.
But yeah.
Her and Vic were brutal for that.
Oh, 100%. They're literally the same person and the same, like, they do the same things.
Very. I was more surprised at Vic though. I didn't think she was. I should
Really?
have known with the invisible HOH. I think that I just assumed though that she just did that move with Austin out of spite.
Oh, same.
Like that's what I thought. Like I didn't really know.
The full, yeah.
No. That
was
she was
very
like feeling
confused.
things like that.
Same, but that's why I was so confused. Because, yeah,
Can't be-
obviously, like, when the
I
whole.
can't believe I win 2 BB can awards for yelling.
I love.
I'm
So
such
good.
like in real life, like so like zen.
And, like,
let's go
reserved,
do
like, quiet,
yoga.
yeah. You're like, I
Let's
do
talk
have
about
outbursts.
our mindset. And, like my 2 awards are me just yelling at people.
Yeah,
Whatever.
listen to me.
I would like to believe it is sticking up for a higher good.
Exactly. No, 100%.
That's what I would like to. That's what I keep telling myself in my head, so I just don't look super aggressive.
No, you
the
don't look
mom is the
aggressive. You
most
just look like you were standing up for yourself. And it's the way that, like, I've had to tell Ty, like, you guys kind of were bullies in this house. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
And Ty, really not that much. He was just more like a.
That's why I said you're like guilty by association. Like, you're the one friend that's like in the group of like people that like are yelling and calling names at people, but like you're the silent one that just sits there.
Like when Kiefer always talks about his friend that beef stewed everyone, and he's like, "Well, I didn't do the beef stew." And I was like, "But you
there.
did." Yeah.
You didn't stop them. Because he asked me, he's like, where did like the oddball name even come? Like, what does that mean?
Oh yeah.
Like, is it because you guys like all look odd? And I was like, no.
Is it because you guys all look odd? I'm
Then I
gonna
was
wear my
like-
husband's shirt today.
Ooh.
Yeah, gonna represent.
Yeah, I was like, no. it's because
Represent
you guys
my
were
man.
The cool kids of the house that made us all feel like garbage.
Yes.
And he's like, did we?
It was a really good idea in theory.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know, until it all blew up, and then
Until we
all,
left week
and
after
then
week
all
after
our
week
friends
after.
left. See you later, Ray.
No, literally.
I am just so like, could you imagine like, if you make it, well, for sure, one of us is going to be in the final 3.
Yeah.
One of us. That's a
I
guarantee.
really hope both of us. I really hope both of us. If it's up to me, it will be. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
of course it.
Me too.
Yeah.
And he would be very surprised by that.
Kiefer? Oh, same. I think he'd be like, what?
No. But honestly, in that scenario, like, Ty's going to cut me no matter what if Ty wins.
I don't know though.
Well, if I win the veto and I take out Kiefer, that is Ty's move to win.
You think?
Maybe
I don't
think
know.
I feel like he would want to be next to you.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
You don't know. It's so hard to tell, but at this point, it's like, it's like, what do you do?
Well, yeah, that's why I don't understand why Beth was like pushing this thing that I think it's again because nobody assumes that like we were talking to each other.
No.
That's why like they're always like,
No.
oh, just so you know, like Breydon's taking Ty.
Yeah.
Kiefer's taking Ty.
Yeah.
No one's taking you, Tera. I'll take you.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? And then I was like, oh, makes
Which is
sense.
pretty good because I honestly don't think either one of them think that.
Oh, no. I don't think. I think especially Kiefer.
Yeah.
I think he's just like, yeah, like I'm the closest one to Tera in the house.
Yeah.
I've been riding or dying with her this whole game. She's been my number 1 and 2.
And
I was
it's
like, what?
I do like, I love him, but he's also like, I don't want to say like disrespecting me in this, but just like little things.
It's the cockiness and like.
Well, just like the cockiness and like never trusting my word.
That's my thing.
Do you know what I mean?
Like literally when you brought it up, when you were like, I literally kept telling him that like you need to make a shot at this game, and him being like, no. But then when Tina goes and does it,
Yeah.
then all of a sudden he's like,
oh,
yeah,
it was really like when I heard from like Latoya.
yeah.
On
Oh,
the
when I heard
other
from
side,
Tina, then I knew.
Yes.
And you're like, so what?
And
Like,
then after like having to talk to you, like it's just little things.
no, I
like that
agree.
Where I'm like,
No, but same thing to me too.
it sounds really bad to say, but I wouldn't want him to win.
That's kind of how I feel. And I'm like, is that bad? Same.
I feel terrible.
No, 100%.
And you know what? If he wins the veto and keeps winning, well then fine, whatever it is.
That's my thing. Then I'm like, whatever.
I
But
just can't stand anybody with huge egos.
yeah.
It bothers me in real life.
Same. Oh, why are you me? Like it irritates me.
Yeah, like I'm just like, you know, we're all just living here.
I feel the same way. But I'm like, oh my god. Like I guess.
I think just because I'm so like not that way. Like I'm for sure confident.
Oh, of course.
I believe in myself. I'm not the type of person that would like, you know, overly like put myself down. But
Exactly.
I also don't.
But you're very
think-
humble about it.
I don't think I'm better than anybody else.
Exactly. But I get
Even
that.
watching the awards, I was so surprised that I was even in.
Oh,
so
same. I was
many.
like, what?
Like I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
Shut up.
It's a very different, aura that you carry about yourself. Versus like other people in this house are very much like, oh, I'll win everything. I'm a favorite. I'm this. I'm that.
But he felt that way. He wanted that one. He was up against you and Vic and I.
Oh yeah.
He thought it was a shoot. You know what I mean?
And I was like, I don't know, man. I was like, honestly, I was like, Austin could win. Vic could win. People like Vic.
Oh yeah.
I was like, do you know what I mean?
I bet you people love her.
Oh, 100%. And he's like,
Tera,
nah.
please put on your microphone.
And I was like, you gotta do first.
I'm such a. Look good. It's my 5th time on the block.
Shut up.
Right? This is 5.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty obvious. It's okay.
Holy.
Yes.
Rebel.
Represent my husband. I am so insanely proud of us.
Oh, same.
So insanely
Like, it's just so
proud of us.
weird that we literally made it.
I'm so insanely proud of us.
We really did it.
Even like, I don't know where everybody was. I was just like chilling on the couch by the DR.
Oh.
And I'm having my tea. And I was literally like just feeling
Like,
so,
reminiscing and like,
yeah, so emotional. Like just like looking at this whole place and I still
like the
can't
journey,
believe, yes,
like-
the journey. Like there were so many difficult times in
Right?
it where like I wanted to walk out. Like
Oh.
I was like, I can't actually do this.
right? You're like, there's no light at the end of the tunnel. Like, it's
none.
over. Like, it's just something after another after another.
Oh, like it was just like how like emotional and hard,
Mm-hmm.
but like literally no matter what happens, like I am just so grateful.
Same.
So blessed.
100%. Oh, 100%. I feel the same. Which is nice. You know what I mean?
It is. It's a very nice.
That's a better feeling than being like, I just wish things would have been differently so that way, you know, this wouldn't have happened.
No.
And now I'm just like, you know what?
like
I'm
even
so
obviously
happy.
like 100% want money.
Oh, exactly.
Any amount.
Oh,
just
I'm
because
proud.
like, you know.
I'm happy.
Yeah, just because, you know.
Oh, like for like
Stay at home mom for like 8 years. Like I would like some I
and
would
you
like
said that. Do you know what I mean?
I would like some money, but I do feel like it's so crazy, especially after surviving last week, like just thinking like it really isn't about the money.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It really isn't. Which I came in thinking I want money.
No matter what.
That was it. Like, it's like, what can I do? Like, if there was any of those things where it was like, oh, temptation, $5,000.
I remember you asked.
I
remember
would
you
take.
were like,
I
for
would
the
have
veto.
taken
You're like,
any of
do
them.
I? And I was like, yes, Tara, you take it.
I was like, any of them, I would have.
I was like, I don't care what people like you think will think of you. I don't care. You take that money.
Take the cash.
But I was like, you have children.
Children,
Mom.
I want to go on a trip when all this COVID stuff is done.
Literally, you deserve that after this.
Prize is so good.
Literally, right?
It's the best prize ever. If it's not me, I hope it's you.
Same. I've been thinking this whole time. I'm gonna go change because I have a feeling it's gonna be in like 5 minutes.
Yep, change.